All packed and ready to go. There's the puppies. Let's go.
Morning, everybody. I never say good morning because you never know if it's actually going to be a good morning or if it's just going to be a morning. Anyways, I've had a bunch of people ask what the heck it is that I do for my job. And when I tell them that I run Hotshot and to look on my YouTube channel, they say, well, all I see here is scenery and stuff. And that's primarily what I've tried to focus on in my channel. But I have some people saying, you got to get out there. You got to make some videos of what the heck you do. So for the next week, or possibly for the entire trip, I'm going to take some footage of what the heck I do, try and explain it, and just show you guys around as we go around the country. Today, we're headed out to Portland. We're picking up a load, and it's going down to San Antonio, Texas. So let's see how that goes. Leave a comment if you guys like the video, if you hate the video, what you think I should change. Maybe I should get some better lighting in here. I am driving in the very early morning, so let's see how this goes, and hope you guys enjoy. Alright, just like that, we are loaded, and now we've got one more load we got to go pick up, and then we'll be headed out to El Paso. For now, enjoy the rest of the ride.
Dad, what do you think about taking a shower?
Why would I take a shower?
Well, you're starting to smell like a 3-day-old French fry.
Me? Why would you say that I would smell like a 3-day-old French fry? What about you?
Oh, well, I don't. He's the one that smells.
Yeah, he smells like that bird that he sniffed over in Phoenix.
Oh, what? It's just, kind of smells like my butt.
Oh, gosh, Dash. You're on video, you're talking like this.
Well, it wasn't as bad as that one time that I was in Phoenix, and I was sniffing and I smelled that bird. It smelled like...
Okay, just stop right there. So the way we do showers out here on the road is every time you fuel up 60 gallons of fuel, you'll be given a shower credit. That's how it works at Flying J anyways, and that's where we usually fuel, although sometimes we'll fuel at Love's, and it's the same way there. Otherwise, you got to pay $25 or so to get yourself a shower. So I fuel up almost every day when I'm driving long distances, and that allows me to have a shower every day if I want. I'll show you how the process works. We'll go in, I'll show you what the shower looks like. The showers here at this place are pretty darn nice, so that's why I stop at this one. And here we go. Guys, it is time to cook dinner, and it is not easy to do this when you're living in a teeny tiny truck, I'm telling you what. So this is my refrigerator, and I'm looking for my burgers. Now, this is not all we're making, but there's some burgers. Those are vegetarian, you don't want them. Vegetarian burgers. Now I need some butter. Then I'm going to need some cheese. Of course, cheese. Now I'll show you what I'm going to make with all of it in a second. Here is a drink. Now we can put the lid back on the refrigerator. Okay, so cooking in the truck. It is time for dinner. I am starving. We're going to make my own version of pastaroni, but I spice it up. I add several things to this to make it not so bland, as it were. I have a 2000 watt pure sine inverter, and I can cook with it. I can watch TV with it. I have a TV mount right here, and unfortunately I left all the cables to hook everything up at home, so we're going to be waiting on that until next trip. All right, the Beagle likes to help with cooking. All right, now is where the fun starts. I'm gonna set you guys down. So, now I have to dump the water from this. And that we accomplish by opening the door. I use the box. I dump the water outside. Then, because I have excellent aim, I throw the box in the bed of the truck, where I will dump it out later. So we take some butter, the fork, which I have now misplaced. A little butter. This goes on top of the fridge. Now
lick? Why would you lick the camera? That makes no sense. Don't lick the camera. Alright, time to make some burgers. There we go. And then as far as this goes, I accidentally dumped out too much water, so I've got to add a little bit more. Now, dump in the sauce, and then we add a little bit of ranch dip mix. Alright, now we're going to stir all that up. And then in a minute, I'm going to take and put in my burgers, or my burger, after it's cooked. This is going to be delicious. What a mess. Yeah, well, cooking in a pickup truck was never supposed to be easy, I guess. Most people don't live in pickup trucks, only hotshot drivers. Trust me, it gets old, it gets kind of tough, but I do love it. I love my job. My job's amazing. Oh, I can hear that sizzling. Whew, that sucker's hot. Time to flip it over. Yeah, that's delicious. Alright, so baby wipes are your friend. Everything's greasy or dirty or whatever. Baby wipes are your friend. Get this all stirred up. Get the sauce all mixed in. Ooh, it's looking good. It's starting to smell good too. I gotta climb back over to the other side and put everything back into the fridge once I'm done here. And then I gotta put the extra food into the food drawer. I have a drawer in my shelf here specifically for food. Alright. That looks good and stirred up. Now we add a little bit of cheese. Just a regular Fiesta blend. Oh yeah, it's getting delicious. The boys are starting to sniff. They say, "Hey Dad, that's smelling good. We like our foods." Goes through to the fridge. I'm gonna have to plug this back in and turn it back on to heat everything a little bit more. But even though I think I can, I choose not to run both the mini grill and the mini hot plate at the same time. I got some sauce on here. Made a little bit of a mess. Like I say, wipes are where it's at. This is looking so good. I am starving. It has been one heck of a long day. Now, during the day when I'm driving, obviously I don't stop to cook, so I do eat gas station food while I'm driving. There was a taco time at one of the truck stops this morning, so I stopped there and I had lunch/breakfast. And so now it's time to actually sit down and make some food when I'm stopped for the night. Oh, look at that. Look at that. All nice and grilled to perfection. Owie, that's hot. Time to put it in with the pasta. Yikes! Sucker's hot. Alright, now I have to unplug the grill from my little power strip here, and we've got to clean it. I try to clean it while it's still hot. Makes it a lot easier. Nothing sticks to it. And again, baby wipes is where it's at. So, time for the pups to eat their food, their breakfast. It's about 13 degrees out here, extremely cold. We got some snow last night. A lot of you are gonna be wondering how the heck we stay warm out here. And I'm gonna show you that. So this is a diesel heater. That little box right there, 13 degrees, and it has kept us extremely warm all night long. I mean, the truck was probably 80. I was pretty hot most of the night, but I mean, this thing is excellent. Got an exhaust and a little diesel tank in there. It is controlled with a remote control, or it has its own little computer on there. So the diesel heater is actually plugged into my inverter with that little power adapter there. This was not quite 3/4 full last night. It looks like it's about half full after running all night, and that's about a gallon of fuel. So it's used about a 1/4 gallon to go all night long in 13-degree weather. Well, I got up this morning at 2 a.m. expecting to bomb across New Mexico and then drop down into Texas, but the highway was closed due to accidents and snow, so went back to sleep, and I checked at 4 and it was still closed, and then I checked at 6 and it was still closed, and they were saying it was going to be closed until about 10:30, so got up and decided that instead of just cutting through the desert like normal, I'm going to go down to El Paso and then cut back over from there. We are in beautiful Texas. It is a reset day. If you don't know what a reset is, basically we have a 70-hour work period and then we have to have 34 hours off. So I've worked my 70 hours. Now it's finally time for us just to sit and hang out. I picked the nicest truck stop I could find and the boys are enjoying it. It's 70 degrees. We're used to still like 28 degrees where we're from, so it's very nice. Enjoying a nice reset here. So I think that's going to be it for this video. I will post another one